Welcome everyone to TNS Trains. We are hoping to make our first video. Tim is behind the scenes, and he's the T, and I'm Stan, I'm the S, so we are TNS Trains. Give you a little bit of history of our layout. This particular layout we've been working on for about 2.5 years. Like everybody else, we started out upstairs with small layout, and we kept graduating and graduating, and we finally moved to the basement, and we've been working on this for 2.5 years. It's about 35 feet long from wall to end of the layout down there, and like I say, it's been about 2.5 years, and of course, as everyone says, the layout is always a work in progress, and you can probably see behind me that we have the beginning of a mountain behind us, and we have other things that we're still working on. But give you a little bit of idea about the layout. Our outer loop is 081. Our inner loop, so to speak, is 072. We do have an upper loop that is 081 on the end just behind me here, and it goes over and has a 72 reverse loop on it, and goes down to the end of the layout and has another 072 reverse loop, and comes back around. We do have our yard over in the middle. We have 3 tracks in there, and we are using mostly Ross switches. We started out with Atlas switches, and of course now we are in the process of changing all the Atlas switches to Ross switches. We have about 7 that we need to change, and of course that is a work in progress, but we are slowly doing that. We just are doing that gradually. Tim is the designer of the layout and does all the mountains and the trees and the scenery, and I do the bench work, the track work, and most of the electrical work. So that will give you an idea of our layout, and we'll show some of the things that we have on the layout in the next part of the video. We'll look at the yard with several trains sitting in it, and come on down this way. We get to our city. We've almost got the city completed. It's about what we're going to do with it. And over here, Tim just added these flats on the back wall back there. They look really good. Got those done, and so that's a few things that we've been working on. And we'll come back over here, and what he's really been working on the last little bit is this section here. This is in the middle of the layout, and this is over on this side of it. We have our hobo village with the hobo tower, and we got the hobo car with hobos in it, and a hobo cabin over there. You see they have a fire out there in the middle, and they've got an outhouse there. And as we come up, we've got moonshiners over on the ledge of the mountain there, and they have their still set up over there, and they have their cabin here that they frequent, and they have their outhouse there. And we go on up, we see the mountain that Tim has been working on. He's put several trees up there, and of course it's not completed yet. He has several more trees that he wants to put up on this side of the mountain, and we can come on around, and we see this section over the tunnel that he has been working on putting the trees on, and he's got it looking really good. and we'll try to move on around here and look at this side of the mountain. This is this side of the mountain where we have two abandoned mines there with its trees, and well, and Sasquatch is even up on the top up there. So there is a Sasquatch, and right there he is. And we come on around, and we see this side of the mountain. It's looking really good. And so this side, he's got mostly completed with his trees. I think there's a few more that he wants to put up, but he's got it looking really good. Looks really good. Okay, we're going to end the video, run a couple of trains, run a train around our 81, and then we'll run one on the 72 loop. Our 72 loop is a double reverse loop, so we'll run a couple of trains around, and